Good morning. Oh my god, it's so early. That's good, bro. And I say it's too early because we had a late night last night. We were out riding for a while. We had some videos to catch up on editing. Now we're here. We're out in the morning. We're going to meet up with the boy Trippy. I wonder if I beat him. Nope, he beat me. I see him over there. Today's a very special day. Not only do we get to catch a ride with the boy Trippy, he's on a very special bike. I'm sure you guys already know by the title, the thumbnail, what bike we're pulling up. Check this thing out, dude. My God! Good morning!
Top of the morning to you.
Dude, great morning actually now.
It's actually really nice outside.
Dude, I was like, damn, I thought it was gonna be a lot colder. For 55 degrees? Alright, we're throwing some gas in the whale real quick. Got the bro Trippy on the V4S. Look at my guy on that monstrous bike right there. Welcome, boys, back to another video. Not too sure about the route. I'm just gonna be following Trippy, but we have a lot to talk about today with this bike. If you guys been following along with the series, you'll probably heard me talking about the new V4 here and there. How I've just been wanting to get out with Trippy. He's been telling me how much he loves that V4. The performance on these new V4s are crazy. I think today he's gonna try to hit a top speed pull on the V4. So these Ducatis are doing like 208 miles per hour stop. I think with the flash that he's got on that bike now, it's going to be doing close to 214, which is insane. 214 miles per hour. To really put that into perspective, my BMW M1000, the speedo only reads up to 193. 214 miles per hour, if that's what he hits today, will put that 21 miles an hour over the top speed of this M1000 and over 15 miles per hour faster than the M1K stock. About to annihilate me. We're going to stop after we ride here a little bit, and I'm going to fully show off the V4. We're going to talk a lot about it. We're going to be mobbing a little bit today, and we don't really want to do it in super unsafe conditions, so we decided to get out in the morning. When these V4s first came out, like the front end of them, I hated them. Still do! No, let me not be a hater. Let me bring my unbiased, open-minded opinion. No matter what, even if I don't like the cosmetics of the bike, there's no denying the V4 performance on the new 2025 models. It's absolutely insane. This bike comes equipped with the Olin suspension if you have the V4S with the electronic suspension. The only really difference between the V4 and the V4S is the wheels and the suspension. So if you're a track guy, you really get to dial in that suspension. I don't know if I've ever had a bike that has Olin suspension. Alright, time to get my f***ing shit waxed by this Ducati. What the f***? Bro! Dude! What the f***? Oh my god! This is what I'm talking about. This is why I've been trying to get out with this V4 for so long. There's no way you just violated my M1000 like that. insane bike, man. I cannot believe Ducati went all out like this. Nobody's talking about the V4s either, like the performance. I think that was the fastest I've ever had the M up to, 190. So yeah, over 20 miles an hour faster top end to Ducati. Dude, so unreal, man. Trippy always brings out the craziest bikes. I'm speechless. I'm lost for words. Never in my entire life have I ever seen a bike run that hard. It takes a lot of performance to make any bikes equivalent to that fast. So when you're doing it like pretty much straight out the factory or not too far out the factory, it's just insanely impressive, man. Trippy's been riding super bikes longer than I have, which is over 10 years. He said that is the fastest bike he's ever been on. Oh shit. Oh my god. The rope sitting in the middle of the road. Getting out in the mornings and avoiding all the traffic. There's nothing like waking up in the morning and going 190 miles an hour. Or you can be even cooler than that. You can be trippy. You can wake up and go 214. What the fuck? It's honestly been a while since I've mobbed out like this. Pretty much since I picked up the M, I haven't taken any super violent rides. And honestly, I'm enjoying it, man. For me, I don't like to always go fast. It's just so nice to enjoy the rides, man. But hitting a ride like this every now and then, it's kind of a must. Trippy's doing 90 miles an hour everywhere we go. I can't even collect my thoughts. It's fine because the V4 erases it every time. Oh, man. If you guys aren't familiar with Trippy, he has an M1000 just like mine. He has the all black one out that I showed in the video the other day. But even before I moved out to Texas, he was talking about getting rid of the M. I do see in the future Trippy end up getting rid of the M and end up getting a Ducati. He's rode every single type of bike. He's done a lot of track day riding. Same thing with myself. We've spent seasons out track day riding, which is also something else I want to mention. Watching some of these videos, seeing us get down, me and Trippy have so much time on these bikes. Decades spent on these bikes. And although that does not excuse the way we ride these bikes sometimes, we do try to pick and choose the times that we get down. Kind of like right now, we're out in the morning, avoiding traffic. We'll see what Trippy does. I'm excited, man. Whether he gets rid of the beluga whale and we have one less whale in Dallas, Trippy's always up to something, man. And it's a good time being around this guy. Bro showed me nothing but love since I've been here, so give me a kiss right now. A lot of times when you see bike manufacturers do like a whole new version of the bikes that they're putting out, it's maybe just like a facelift in the front, the tail's the same, or vice versa. But if you look at this bike, it's a complete switch up of the old V4. He had the dual Akrapovic exhaust spec'd on the bike. There's a ton of dry carbon on that bike, which again, we're gonna hop off the bikes in a little bit. I'm gonna do a full walk around of that V4, show you guys the carbon, everything about that bike, because it's wild, it's wild. But that exhaust is like a $10,000 add-on. Is it time for me to get destroyed by the V4 again? Let me switch back. I'm gonna go jump off this. Bro, oh my god, bro. I know. The wheel is done. Holy shit. This highway's insane. I knew we were going to be doing like some top speed pulls today, so last night I double checked like every bolt on this bike on the fairings to make sure all the fairings are just glued to the bike. 190 miles per hour. I'm not even really looking at my speedo. I couldn't see if I got anything over 190, but you know what's insane is I had an easier time hitting like 190, 193 on the S1000. I know we talked about it in a couple of videos previously, the titanium internals on this bike and making the bike just spin up quicker. There's really no difference between this and the S top speed or any of that. Just how quickly this one gets up to speed. This dude texted me yesterday and he was like, hey, guess what? I already knew what he was about to say. Bro dropped me the address and he's like, be here 7:30. We ride at dawn type shit. Woke up, I hopped on my bike. Those are the best mornings though, when you wake up and you just start getting ready to go ride. Dude, what the f***? What the f***? Dude, oh my god. I think we're gonna pull off real quick with Trippy, the V4, the M1K, and take a look at the bikes. I want to hear exactly what Trippy has to say about the V4, what he thinks about it compared to the M. Obviously, we know the V4 is faster. We've seen that. I didn't think I'd be racing this bike as much. I picked up the M to just kind of have fun. Whether that's racing the bike, putting it on track, wheelies, whatever. Pretty much all the bikes I've been racing are so fast, man. The M1K's been getting bullied everywhere it goes. This is a nice little spot we got right here. Oh my gosh, dude. Alright, well, we stopped catching a break real quick. I don't even know where we're at, but it's fancy. And we got two fancy bikes in front of us, the M1K, the V4. I told you guys we're gonna hop off the bike after we did a little bit of riding, because I just want to do a little walk around of this bike, show off all the dry carbon. One thing I love about this dual Akrapovic setup is the carbon fiber cover. If you guys seen the MotoGP bikes, it definitely looks a lot like the MotoGP bikes. Tons of dry carbon all over, man. This thing is insane. Like I said, this exhaust is around 10 grand. If you even have this V4 spec for it. I was saying a lot when these bikes first came out that I just wasn't crazy about the front end of these bikes. They're definitely starting to grow on me, and packed with all the performance of this bike, it makes me love this bike even more. So it's so new, you can still see like all the marks from the factory, and that exhaust is starting to bloom purple up, man. It's gonna look insane the more rides that Trippy does on this bike. There's just something about undertail exhaust, let alone duals, let alone Akrapovic's. And like I said, we got the Olin suspension on this thing. More dry carbon everywhere. You guys also remember the video the other day when we went out with another 25 V4. It was just a standard V4. It wasn't the V4S. And the winglets on the V4 were paint matched. These are the dry carbon winglets, which I think definitely adds some spark to it. I like the paint matched winglets on the 25, but the carbon just makes it stand out. And I think just a different color for the winglets, period, make it stand out. The front tire hugger, even got the caliper coolers. Can't forget about the well, the M1K. I know we've been talking a lot about the new V4 in this video because it's something I've been wanting to film for so long, but we gotta show the M1000 some love, man. The sun's out, even if it's slower, it looks better. We're gonna pop the radiator guard and the oil cooler guard on here pretty soon. Sun is out perfect. The M1000 looks so insane. So does this V4. The red on it, crazy shade of red when the sun hits it perfectly. We're gonna hop back on the bikes here in just a minute. I really just wanted to hop off real quick and show you guys this V4 fully stationary, because oh my gosh, it looks so good. The frame guards, the airbox cover in dry carbon. The 25 V4 is absolutely insane. I'm so excited we finally got the chance to get this bike on camera and talk more about it, because like I said, nobody's talking about the performance with the new V4. So we're gonna hop back on the bike in just a minute and continue the morning cruise in Dallas. All right, dude. Hey, good to see you, bro. Much love, my boy. Do you think eventually you'll get rid of the M and grab this? Like, if you got rid of the M, what do you think would be your next bike? This? Yeah, I think so too.
I think this fits me well.
I was about to say, you look like this bike's meant for you.
You know, I'm a BMW guy. I've had so many. Like, I really love it. You know, it's just something new, something different. I don't have any intentions on getting rid of the M. If I find a good deal and we can make it happen, I'll probably do it. But
yeah. It's
going to be one of those situations where I'm just going to fucking pop up randomly. I'm not going to tell you.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll never know because you pop up on like a million different. I'll never know if it's actually yours or not. Oh shit. We had a good time stopping and talking to Trippy on this fine morning. It was pretty chilly when we first started this ride this morning, which was actually really nice, but oh my god, this thing sounds so good, dude. It's so good. He was asking me, he was like, how nasty does the bike sound? I'm like, Honestly, over the M, I can't hear anything. What's crazy about those V4s too is like, any revs, it sounds like it just revs up so quickly. Like the motor just spins up so quickly. Those taillights are insane, dude. One of my favorite aesthetic bikes ever are the pre-model before these, the V4s. So that's why when they switched this bike up completely to this, I was a bit taken away. Trippy kept trying to tell me like how crazy these new V4s were performance-wise, but the Ducati bros were tweaking away at that thing. They weren't telling nobody about what they had cooking up. Here in the video pretty soon, we're going to be talking about some things with the M, because this bike has some dirty little secrets that, again, nobody's really talking about. Figured out for sure that this bike does burn oil. I filled the oil up to like a certain amount in the top side glass, and I went out for 2 rides. The oil was visibly lower. So this bike for sure burns oil. I know it has a lot to do with the 2-ring piston. It's just a race bike, man. It's kind of insane having a bike that the engine was designed to burn oil. But that's not the only thing. And we're not going to get into all that. I'm going to save it for a whole different video. Like I said, we got some things to talk about with the system. The red just pops so hard. It's like a Ferrari red. Here we got the Beamer, bro. I definitely think we're going to be taking a lot more morning rides as we get closer to the summer and how hot Texas is going to be. The morning rides are going to be an absolute must. Everybody's starting to wake up now. Get more traffic. Those helmets are dope. The fact that we're just doing like 100 miles an hour and everybody's just cruising. We're doing 92 miles per hour and everybody's just going 90 miles an hour. Unbelievable, bro. Where am I? This is definitely the hardest I've ever ridden this bike. Me holding it at the top of 6 for so long, I've never held this bike that long. Or relatively anywhere close to that long. So we'll definitely be checking the oil on this bike when we get back home. On all my bikes before, I'd always check the oil before I go ride. But on the M, it is insanely burnt in my brain to check all the fluids on this bike before I go ride. It should be something that you should be doing no matter what type of bike you have. But now owning a bike that 100% burns oil, I'd have to be on my P's and Q's on this bike. Just chilling at like 185 and bro's just running full sprint right past me. It's like, imagine you're standing still and somebody just full sprints past you at 20 miles per hour. That's what this V4 is like. Incredible, man. Incredible. Whoa. I think we just flew past like a Cars and Coffee, so we're gonna go back and check that out. And Trippy took that exit, so I'm pretty sure we just seen a Cars and Coffee though, like I said. So we're gonna go pull up, see what's going down. Mr. Cybertruck. I just happened to look over here and see these boys. Oh, let's go, dude. Ford's Garage. What the heck? Paid entry beyond this point. Should we park the M1000 and go take a look around? I think we should. We're here, we've seen it for a reason on the side of the highway. My dad would love this, that's for sure. Only in Dallas, bro. Just look off the side of the road and there's a car show going on. So cool. To Roadrunner. Oh my gosh. Yo. Bro's got the model of his truck. Damn, look at oh, this thing is sick. Yo, the color on this is gorgeous. Dude, the beige white, so clean. The long bed. Oh my god, this is the longest bed I've ever seen. Imagine how many street bikes you could fit in here. It'd probably stop like right here. You have like this much room of extra stuff for street bikes. You could probably fit 3 of them. I wonder if this is custom or they come long bed like this. Don't touch it, dude. This thing's pretty crazy too. Yeah, these are some old school boys. We love older cars, so all these are insanely nice condition. Majority of them been restored for sure. Oh man, this isn't an old classic car, but my gosh, does it look amazing. Funny, I just randomly looked over and seen that. The only way to enter the highway. Another guy back there is giving a thumbs up, dude. You gotta love the bike life. Come on over. Oh my god! It's a secret formioli right here. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yep. Alrighty. Energy drink plus 1000 cc. These things do not mix. Just kidding, it's like the best combination ever. Don't drink energy drinks though, guys. If you're watching this video and you don't have an energy drink addiction, congratulations. Because I do. I fucking hate it. But damn, these things are so good. Anyways, we're gonna pack out this energy drink. We're gonna make our way back to the house because we got some editing to do today. Need to finish up some videos and get things ready because we have a lot of plans this month and a lot of things coming up very soon. I had an absolute blast like I always do on the M, but even more that we got to see the boy Trippy and the new V4. We finally got to get out to film this video. Like I said, I've been wanting to film this video for months now and to just really see for myself how fast that V4 is. Trippy's gonna send us some of the footage back, and yes, he did hit the 214. He told me he looked down at the speedo when we were doing one of our pulls and he was doing 214 miles per hour. Anyways, probably gonna close out the video here. The bird just almost hit the M1K. But I'll see you guys very soon. Not too sure if it's going to be on the M1000 or a completely different bike. But I will see y'all boys in the next one. Peace.